This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not financial, investment, tax, or legal advice. Discussions of ETFs, investing strategies, market updates, or specific funds are general, not tailored to your financial situation, and should not be relied upon for decision making. Investing involves significant risks, including total loss of principal, and past performance does not guarantee future results. I am not a registered financial advisor. My content reflects personal research and publicly available information. I may earn affiliate commissions from mentioned products or links disclosed per FTC guidelines, but these do not influence my opinions. Always consult a licensed financial professional and verify information independently. By watching this, you agree I am not liable for any losses or consequences from your actions. International viewers should consult local regulations. I have been talking a lot about individual ETFs and the specific benefits they provide, whether it's maximizing growth, maximizing dividend income, or minimizing downside risk. And of course, no portfolio is going to be made up of just one ETF. There's going to be combinations of different ETFs together that complement each other. There's a very powerful 2 ETF combination that, in my opinion, can provide investors with not only an amazing source of growth, but also provide exceptional risk mitigating capabilities accompanied with very strong monthly income. And this combination is specifically tailored to maximize income generation with an average dividend yield of 10%. But there's also a very interesting twist here that I think makes this combination even more favorable for dividend investors today. Now, many investors base their portfolios on the typical growth and value combination, and it still applies here, but what I like to do is complement this combo with a high income strategy. This helps maximize income generation and enhance the portfolio's ability to generate strong cash flow that can minimize downside volatility and help facilitate consistent dollar cost averaging. Okay, let's start by focusing on the value ETF. Companies that distribute dividends tend to exhibit strong free cash flow, financial stability, and low debt levels, which is why they provide stability during times of uncertainty. But investors also tend to seek dividend income as their preferred source of returns when capital appreciation is no longer a safe option. Now, the first ETF in this combination has been on my radar for over 2 years now, and I have regularly regarded this ETF as one of the best dividend ETFs on the market. And what's very intriguing is its ability to provide not only exceptional growth over many years, but also provide incredible risk mitigation at times of heightened volatility, better than most value dividend ETFs out there. In the recent market sell-off, this ETF's performance has been superior to almost every high income ETF and dividend ETF that I have covered. And this brings me to DIVO, which is the Amplify CWP Enhanced Dividend Income ETF. And there are 2 key reasons I chose DIVO for this combo. Now, before we continue, I wanted to let you guys know that I just released a free dividend ETF cheat sheet that breaks down the 7 key metrics every smart investor should know, plus my #1 way to spot a dividend trap. You can grab your free cheat sheet by clicking the link in the description or comment section below. First, as mentioned earlier, it has done an excellent job of minimizing risk, not just this year, but consistently during past market sell-offs as well. For example, during the 2022 bear market, DIVO lost just 1%, while the S&P 500 dropped nearly 20%, and that is an impressive level of downside protection. And it even outperformed prominent dividend ETFs like SCHD, which was down over 3%, and DGRO, which fell more than 8% over that same period. But the second and more important reason is how the fund actually works. DIVO combines the best attributes of a passive dividend ETF like SCHD or DGRO with a covered call strategy, bringing both together to deliver high income while still offering risk-averse growth. And for those that don't know, a covered call strategy is when you sell call options against your underlying holdings to generate premium income, which is then distributed as a dividend. But what I love about DIVO is that it takes this a step further and adds an active management style approach to maximize its returns. And I'll explain this in just a second. Now, DIVO was established in 2016, so it has a very long track record for investors to analyze. It currently has almost $5 billion of assets under management and a very healthy dividend yield of 5%. And notice how this dividend yield sits well above most passive dividend ETFs, and in some cases nearly twice as much. But how is the fund producing this yield? Well, DIVO uses a combination of high-quality screeners to construct its portfolio, and this image gives you a clear picture of that process. The fund focuses on metrics like dividend growth and earnings growth, and it targets large cap companies with a strong history of both consistently increasing. And the same metrics are used in every popular passive dividend ETF like SCHD and DGRO. The These metrics are incredibly important because companies with growing earnings typically have strong cash flow, which supports stable operations and rising dividends, which also helps minimize downside volatility during economic uncertainty. And if you guys want access to these amazing tools along with in-depth fund analysis, market insights, ETF breakdowns, and more, then I highly suggest to sign up with Seeking Alpha. You guys can use my link to get $30 off their annual premium plan. These prices do go up over time, so definitely take advantage of it before it's gone. You can also save $160 off their Premium and Alpha Picks bundle. And Alpha Picks is Seeking Alpha's premium stock picking portfolio that uses momentum, quantitative data, and a disciplined approach to identify stocks with the highest growth potential. And since inception, this portfolio has provided 3 times the total returns of the S&P 500. And I personally use these tools together every single day, so I highly suggest you guys take advantage of the sale. Now, on top of that, DIVO also spreads its holdings across 10 sectors within the S&P 500, maintaining a diversified approach. But then the fund applies an additional layer of filtering, placing emphasis on larger, reputable firms with high market caps. But notice how DIVO doesn't use a high yield filter in its screening process. That is a key difference compared to dividend ETFs like SCHD or VYM, which specifically screen for stocks with the highest dividend yields. And that is actually what I really like about DIVO. Focusing on high yields alone often brings in companies with weaker long-term growth, since those companies typically pay out more of their earnings rather than reinvesting back into the business, which can limit future upside. DIVO avoids that by targeting high-quality companies and then uses a tactical covered call strategy to enhance the yield. So, in simple terms, DIVO combines natural dividend income from strong companies with selective options writing to boost total yield, and that is why it's been crushing every dividend ETF. Now, unlike most covered call ETFs that sell options across the entire S&P 500 or NASDAQ 100, DIVO is selective. It only writes call options on specific stocks the fund managers believe are best suited for that strategy at a given time. And yes, selling calls can limit upside. However, when used on stocks moving sideways or lacking momentum, it boosts total returns. For stocks with strong momentum and breakout potential, DIVO often leaves them alone, allowing them to run without capping the upside. And this tactical, active approach is what allows DIVO to generate high income without sacrificing growth. It blends the strengths of a passive dividend ETF with a smart, flexible options overlay, and that's what sets it apart. Looking at its historical performance, it has consistently proven its ability to minimize risk, maximize income, and deliver strong long-term growth. Right now, DIVO is even outperforming nearly every major dividend ETF, especially SCHD, with the widest performance gap we have seen to date. Alright, now moving on to the second ETF, in order to find a strong pair for DIVO, I had to go with the more growth-oriented route to avoid too much overlap. And side note, you can use free websites like ETF Research Center and their fund overlap tool to figure this out. Under 30% is the rule of thumb. Now, remember, at the beginning of this video, I stated that I specifically wanted to tailor this ETF combo for income investors to maximize income. So I wanted to search for a growth-oriented ETF that also uses a high income strategy, but is specifically tailored to provide the highest dividend yield. And there's one ETF that really stood out here, and that is QQQI, which is the NEOS NASDAQ 100 High Income ETF. DIVO and QQQI, in my opinion, can provide a very, very powerful 2 ETF combo that is balanced while also maximizing income potential. And the key word here is balance. Not just because of their growth and value balance, but because of their strategy dynamic as well. Now, I have talked about QQQI before, and I've compared it to many prominent high-income ETFs like JEPQ and GPIQ. However, there are 2 very specific reasons why QQQI stood out in this specific combination. For one, QQQI is a high-income covered call ETF that holds stocks within the NASDAQ 100 and uses a covered call strategy on the NASDAQ 100. So you're getting exposure to growth, but at the same time, you're combining it with a high income strategy to maximize cash flow and minimize volatility. But what's very interesting is that this is among the only ETFs that sells call options on up to 100% of its assets. Other covered call ETFs don't do this. Instead, they sell calls on only a portion of their assets, somewhere between 50 to 75%. So what this means is, for example, let's say you own 1,000 shares of the QQQ. One call option contract represents 100 shares of stock. So in order to sell calls on 100% of your assets, you would have to sell 10 call options. Selling more call options helps boost dividends. And remember, I wanted to create a 2 ETF combination that is specifically tailored for maximizing income. Now, QQQI was established at the beginning of 2024, which is very recent. However, historical performance isn't really an important factor here because the fund's strategy is relatively straightforward. And with almost $5 billion of assets under management, the fund is extremely liquid. On top of that, the fund currently offers a dividend yield of 15%, which is significantly higher than most of its peers. And like I said, its higher yield comes from increased income generation from its covered call strategy. However, there's another reason. QQQI tends to distribute more of its total return as dividends, sacrificing its capital appreciation. When you compare QQQI to similar ETFs like JEPQ or GPIQ, you will notice that QQQI undergoes less capital appreciation. And that's exactly why I think QQQI pairs so well with DIVO. You see, majority of DIVO's returns are coming from capital appreciation, and that complements QQQI extremely well, which tends to prioritize dividend yield. So you're striking this balance with the two funds, and at the same time, you're creating a portfolio with an average dividend yield of 10%, considering a 50-50 split. Now, depending on your risk appetite, you may favor one ETF over the other. For example, more conservative investors may allocate a higher percentage of their portfolio towards DIVO for more consistent and risk-averse growth and put a smaller allocation towards QQQI. And vice versa if you want more income generation. Now, DIVO and JEPQ are also a very powerful combination here, and frankly, they work just as well. But because QQQI's dividend yield is much higher, it makes it more tailored to income investors and retirees who really want to maximize their income. But there's also another very important advantage to QQQI over JEPQ, and that has to do with taxation. QQQI distributes majority of its dividends as return of capital, and you can see that on the ETF's website. That makes it much more tax efficient compared to JEPQ, where its dividends are taxed as regular income. And DIVO distributes the option income portion of its dividends as return of capital as well. And remember, that is in combination with the qualified portion, which is also tax efficient. Now, I made a video that goes over return of capital in detail, and I highly suggest you guys check it out right here. So with these two ETFs together, you're getting a 10% annual dividend yield that is very tax efficient, and you're getting a very balanced growth and value combo with low overlap and low volatility, tailored for exceptional long-term performance. And that is all for this one. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.